Remember, play soft and light, but play dark. I know that's like a contradiction, but it's not. You play with really nice, rich, dark sound, but you play nice and soft and light and in the pocket, and everything will work out. Follow Alessandra, but more importantly, lift. If everybody lifts together, you should be all good. Don't be the person that plays in the hole. Remember, when these mics come on, they'll hear everything, even you like clicking your strings.
Audience, please rise for the presentation of the colors by the veterans of Foreign War 7265. Hello, my name is Abigail Poe, and I'm honored to be the valedictorian for the class of 2025. Please stand and join me in honoring America with the nation's Pledge of Allegiance, the presentation of our nation's colors, and the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, I would like to bring to the stage Vice Principal of Livermore High School, Mrs. Allison Noble.
Good evening, class of 2025, families and friends of the class of 2025, board and cabinet members, and the LHS faculty and staff. I am Allison Noble, Vice Principal of Livermore High School, and your Master of Ceremonies for the evening. I want to welcome all of you to Livermore High School's 133rd commencement ceremony, honoring this very special graduating class of 2025. And now to sing the national anthem, our senior class choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
Please be seated. I would like to acknowledge the faculty and staff of our school who have joined us here this evening to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. They are all responsible for supporting our students in attaining their goals. Let us give a big round of applause to the amazing staff of Livermore High School. Also joining us tonight are members of the Board of Education for the Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District, as well as district office personnel. They are Board President Emily Prusso, Board Trustee Christian Vandenheuvel, Board Trustee Dina Kaplanes, Superintendent Dr. Tori Gibson, Assistant Superintendent of Special Education Services Kelly Menke, last but certainly not least are the members of the Livermore High Administrative Team, Vice Principal Mr. David Martinez, Vice Principal Mr. Dan Musselman, Vice Principal Mrs. Lisa Keck, and the Principal of Livermore High School, Mrs. Roxana Mohammed. The valedictorian is a student who has achieved the highest academic rank amongst their peers at Livermore High School with a 4.77 GPA. This year, we are fortunate to have Abigail Poe as our valedictorian of the class of 2025. In the fall, she plans to attend UC Berkeley. Please welcome back to the stage the class of 2025 valedictorian, Abigail Poe.
Good morning, class of 2025, and congratulations on completing your final year of high school. We made it. As Chef Gusteau once said from Disney's popular movie Ratatouille, anyone can cook. And guys, we cooked so hard. For context, we cooked harder than we are cooking in the heat right now. First, I'd like to give a couple shout-outs to people who have helped me along the way, because today isn't only about our accomplishments, but appreciation. Shout out to my mom. She works so hard so that I can afford to go to college. Shout out to my dad for funding my caffeine addiction and being a constant support. Shout out to my brother Sam for sending me way too many Instagram reels. And shout out to my brother Jesse, whose Sigma Ohio Riz I don't really understand, but he's still funny anyways. Shout out to my friends and teachers who have constantly had my back, and my youth group for welcoming me into their community. I wrote my college essay about dish soap because as a pastor's kid, I felt stuck in the middle, torn between the world and my faith. Upon further reflection, I realized that our entire generation is ironically kind of like dish soap. Not because it cleans things, we can be messy, but because we're the ones who can learn from our mistakes and look towards the future. We were the generation stuck in the middle, the first generation that nobody knew what to do with due to the technological boom with the iPhone. We are the experiment, the inquisitive generation, written off to a life of isolation with social media. And then there was the pandemic. If we didn't already feel isolated from in-person relationships, if we didn't already feel isolated from social media, we were isolated from in-person relationships. But let us not look at these things as something to hold us back, but something that we overcame. We overcame the pandemic by our resilience, by finding new outlets to make connections. We used technology to our advantage, perceiving it not as something foreboding, but as a tool to make the world a better place. Today is not just about trials, it's about triumphs. We are the ones who pushed through, and we stand here today to celebrate our achievements, our grit, our successes. We stand on the brim of what is to come, not with fear or dread, but with hope. We've learned to lead, to rise to a challenge, and to adapt. The future is no longer something to be feared. It's something we can mold. Our story doesn't end with the high school. It begins. Let's go change the world for the better. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2025.
Great job. Thank you. Please help me welcome to the stage your class of 2025 senior class president, Erica Stranutu, and the ASB president, Lily Higgins.
All right, let's get this started.
Lily, wrong speech.
Oh, shoot. My bad, guys. Hello, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Lily Higgins, and I am the ASB president.
And my name is Erica Stranutu, and I am the senior class president. As I look out in front of me, I see my peers who have dedicated the last 4 years of their lives to this very moment. Those 4 years have flown by in the blink of an eye, so we would like to take a moment to look back on our journey. Putting this speech together was no simple task, because having to sum up 4 years of growth, mistakes, lessons, memories, and relationships in just a few minutes is pretty tough, but we tried our best to highlight some of those standout moments that we all shared together.
Freshman year, the year of mass, the old gym, and school starting promptly at 8 a.m. It was our first year together, the beginning of so many friendships and unforgettable moments. It was our year for all first, our first homecoming held right here on this football, held our first needle drop, our first home games, and so much more. Freshman year had to beat us down to build us back up. We stayed tough and persevered through anything they gave us, like the ever-changing bell schedule and making us take the PSAT twice. And who could forget freshman year when the fire alarms went off every single day in fifth period for at least a month straight? Freshman year taught us that high school is nothing like High School Musical. Sophomore year was another memorable year. Our new gym and aquatic center opened, we beat Granada in football, and we took our audience right back to the 60s in our first ever homecoming skit performance. Sophomore year, many of us took our first AP classes and we started studying for the permit test. We also had our first ever and only winter formal, and we had our last powder puff, and while we never did quite beat the class of 2023, we certainly gave it our all. Sophomore year was the end of our underclassmen years, so before I leave, I want to give you all a quote from my favorite book, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I read this book my sophomore year, and the message is something that's always stuck with me. There are people who forget what it's like to be 16 when they turn 17, and know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs, and will all become someone's mom or dad. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. I am here. And in this moment, I swear, we are infinite.
Finally, junior rolled around, and we were officially upperclassmen. A day that seemed so far away was here, and this year did not disappoint. This was when fighting for a parking spot in the gym lot started, and rallies became much more fun for us since we finally stopped getting booed. We all survived the most challenging academic year in all of high school history, and we did it with grace. We channeled our inner cowboys with our country-themed skit this year that blew away the audience and let everybody know that we were a class to remember. Junior prom was also a big moment this year, and one of my personal favorites, as I finally got to see everyone all dressed up, which is a nice change from the normal sweats and Uggs that we all wear to school. Then, somehow, someway, senior year was here. When they say that the time flies by, it seriously does, because it feels like just yesterday I was decorating my car with my best friends and having a sleepover to prepare for our last first day of school. The year of going off campus for lunch, convincing Bill that you are in fact a senior when you lost or forgot your ID, and where we all quickly learned that the 30 minutes we get is not as long as we remembered it being when we were in the student union. We got to enjoy our senior picnic at the lovely Great Wolf Lodge, which turned out to be one of the most fun and memorable moments as we all got to enjoy being kids again for the whole day with absolutely no responsibilities. Even though we were all exhausted after, a large group of us met up in the dance room right over there and practiced for our High School Musical skit. Watching all of us come together and put in the work to produce something so amazing was such a fulfilling moment. While skits were definitely the most stressful parts of my years, as I'm sure my friends and family can attest, they were my favorites because of moments like these. I also couldn't not mention the second pandemic we had to face throughout our time in school. Senioritis, of course, which spread quickly on campus and affected all of us at one point in time. Though we kept pushing and showed up to classes because we had a goal in sight that nobody wanted to be left out of, which was ball on a boat. Some of you thought we were crazy when we announced that our senior ball would be on a boat in the San Francisco Bay, but when we all got there and lived that moment, it was truly the most special and memorable dance that any of us could have hoped for. I have learned that people truly do make the place, and my senior year at LHS wouldn't be the same without all of the amazing people right in here in front of me.
I would like to say a special thank you to my mom and dad. I love you both so much. Thank you for always taking my side and supporting me. I would also like to thank my friends and certain faculty for getting me through high school, specifically my best friends, Marissa and Shelby. I love you both so much. Thank you for always having my back.
I would also like to thank my parents and my sister for always supporting me and giving me the world. I wouldn't be the person I am today without you both, and I'm so lucky to have you guys in my life. I also want to thank my friends. Shout out Santa Clara Spring Fling. You guys made these years so much more fun and enjoyable, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without y'all.
From counting down the days, wishing time would go faster, to wishing we could go back and relive some of these moments, these years are core memories that we will forever cherish and carry with us as life goes on.
We are all embarking on our own journeys that go down separate paths, but nobody can take away these years and moments where we got to navigate through life together, and for that, we are forever grateful.
All right, Erica, are you ready?
Lily, I was born ready.
It is with passion, courage of conviction, and strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world, remembering that first impressions are not always correct.
You must always have faith in people, and most importantly, you must always have faith in yourself. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it!
Great job, girl. Thank you. Each year, the senior class selects a staff member to address their class and give a commencement speech. Please help me welcome social science teacher, Ms. Lauren Mattingly.
Good evening, class of 2025, families and friends. I am honored to be here tonight to celebrate such an amazing group of graduates. Even though I only taught just over 200 of you, I still feel like I got to know your class as a whole, and what a remarkable group you are. And as I look at all of you right now, it makes me reflect on my own graduation exactly 20 years ago. I sat where you are, cap and gown on, heart full of excitement, just a little bit of healthy fear about what came next. Back then, I remember looking at all the adults around me and thinking they had it all figured out. I think this came from the idea that with age comes wisdom, and in many ways it does. But what I have learned in the past 2 decades is that life doesn't suddenly make sense once you reach a certain age, or once you get a certain degree, or land a certain job. Each phase of life teaches you something new, and the people who thrive are the ones who remain open to that learning. So I have a challenge for you in the next phase of your life. I want you to stay curious and never stop being open to self-growth. Some of you will have your biggest breakthroughs that will come from your biggest mistakes. Some of your greatest strengths will come from your hardest times. But none of that can happen if you think you already know it all or believe you have to succeed at every single thing you do. Sometimes you just need to try. So as you move forward, here are a couple of truths I want you to carry with you. First, you'll never regret being kind. Kindness might seem small in the moment, whether it's a smile, a compliment, or helping someone when it's not required. Those small moments will add up. They create connections, they build trust, they can change someone's entire day, and sometimes so much more. Kindness is never wasted, and it never makes you weaker. In fact, it shows strength, courage, and character. So lead with it. My second truth is happiness doesn't just happen to you. It's a choice you make and a habit you practice. It's an action. It's found in how you treat people, how you show up for yourself, and how you choose to see the world every single day. And my final truth, even though it sounds cliche, is life really is what you make it. You get to decide what success means for you. You get to build the kind of life you are proud of. So get off your phones, get out there. I want you asking questions, make mistakes, keep learning, be kind, choose joy, and above all, create a life that feels meaningful to you. Congratulations, class of 2025. We're so proud of you. Clock it.
Next, to address the class of 2025, please welcome the principal of Livermore High School, Mrs. Roxana Mohammed.
Thank you, Mrs. Noble, for serving as our Master of Ceremonies. Good evening, families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Tonight is a celebration of hard work, growth, perseverance, and possibility. As I look out at all of you in your caps and gowns, I feel immense pride, not just for what you've accomplished, but how you've gotten here. You, the class of 2025, hold a special place in our school's history. You are the first class since the pandemic to complete all 4 years on campus. While you began your high school journey just as the world was finding its footing again, you brought with you a spirit of hope, resilience, and renewal. The halls you walked were quieter just a short time before you got here. Masks and distance had replaced laughter and high fives. But when you arrived, you brought the noise. Boy, did you bring the noise. You brought the energy back. You filled our classrooms, our courts, fields, and stages with life again. I want to share a quote with you from poet and activist Maya Angelou, who said, "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." Each of you embodies this. You've been shaped by global challenges, by uncertainty, by growing up in a world that didn't always have answers. But you were never reduced. You adapted, you supported one another, and you rose. In the past 4 years, you've learned more than what textbooks can teach. You've learned how to show up for each other. You've learned that being present, physically, emotionally, and mentally, matters. You've learned that resilience is not about never failing, but always getting back up. As you move into this next chapter, whether it's college, career, service, travel, or something uniquely your own, carry that resilience with you. Carry the lessons that only your class in your time could have learned. Know that you are strong, not in spite of what you've been through, but because of it. Class of 2025, thank you for reminding us what it means to bounce back, to grow, and to thrive. The world needs your passion, your compassion, and your courage. Congratulations, you made history, and we can't wait to see the future you'll create. At this moment, I would like to invite Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District Board of Education President Emily Prusso to the stage. With the authority vested in me by the Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District Board of Education, I certify that the graduating class assembled before me has met the board requirements necessary for graduation. It is with great pride that I present the Livermore High School graduating seniors.
On behalf of the Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District Board of Education, I accept the Livermore High School class of 2025.
Play on.
Go ahead and go right there. Just give me 1 second. I'll call your name and she'll come up. Is it Curran? Trevor Jacob Curran.
Kushpreet Kaur, magna cum laude.
Landon Alexander Burge.
Hansa Tess Lakansami, magna cum laude.
Carl Joseph Gochi Valentone.
Min Tom Van Dim, summa cum laude.
Craig Lloyd Walkup.
Valeria Arizmendi Civiliano.
Caleb David Calloway.
Wyatt Sebastian Smith, summa cum laude.
Isaac Whitehead.
Saan Syed.
Angelina Mayari Cruz.
Hitesh Mahapatra.
Kenny Christopher Tarantino, magna cum laude.
Amarpreet Singh.
Anthony Justin Cook, summa cum laude.
Kayla Lamb, summa cum laude.
Jacob Russell Noble.
Sydney Zamora, summa cum laude.
River Breeze, summa cum laude.
Michaela Ladone, magna cum laude.
Brandon Dillon Sargent.
Jack William Camfield, magna cum laude.
Andrew Stephen Rogers, summa cum laude.
Jacob Bocage, summa cum laude.
Sophia Isabella Traverso, summa cum laude.
Joseph Robert Bella.
Emma Elizabeth McCoy, cum laude.
Emrit Paul Singh.
Brianna Madison Hackwell.
Casey Coleman Myrick.
Ava Elizabeth Dilly.
Alexander Jesus Martinez.
Isabella Cheyenne Russell.
Zachary Russell Stark. Matthew Joseph Benson, summa cum laude.
Sophia Christine Eisenby, summa cum laude.
Ovidio Aguilar Garcia.
Erica Nicole Shanutu, summa cum laude.
Dylan Rodriguez Alonso.
Layla Kaylani Medeiros, cum laude.
Carol Rodriguez.
Maggie Kathleen Pike, magna cum laude.
Oscar Guadron.
Lucas Anderson, summa cum laude.
Alexa Vargas Hernandez.
Jace Doc Watley.
Julian Fuentes Ramirez.
Diego Adrian Valverde, summa cum laude.
Jacqueline Moreno Navarro.
Kyle David Hoops.
Jason Espinoza.
Aryaman Kenny Gonde, summa cum laude.
Wilbur Gonzalez Rios.
Gavin Eugene Day, magna cum laude.
Carlos Daniel de la Cuadra.
Kerrigan Rose Coates, summa cum laude.
Adriana Arias Vera.
Sophia Grace Garochi, summa cum laude.
Azul de Leon.
Daniela Karina Brown, magna cum laude.
Eileen Carranza.
Angelina Cor Batia.
Guadalupe Gomez.
Sydney Reese Aguilar, magna cum laude.
Ezekiel Munson.
Diana Toscano Robles.
Angel Acosta.
Destiny Angela Garcia.
Logan Theo Von Roll.
Zanae Gatson.
Avery Ray Judy.
Gabrielle Malia Leilani McClung, summa cum laude.
Riley Grace Belmer.
Catherine Witt LaRue Bell.
Jack Benjamin Robbins.
Mary Benko.
Brandon Giamona.
Katie Kim Vu, summa cum laude.
Chandler Smoke, summa cum laude.
Sri Pranav Dandasi.
Brianna Nicole Willette, magna cum laude.
Michaela Bryn Cho. Magna cum laude.
Jack Orthman, summa cum laude.
Ajuni Kaur Gupta, summa cum laude.
Joshua William Graber, summa cum laude.
Jesseline Kaur Walia, summa cum laude.
Gabriel James Inglesjerd, magna cum laude.
Adriana Escolastica Costa Lopez, magna cum laude.
Nathan Lawrence Graber, cum laude.
Vanessa Gomez, summa cum laude.
Kevin Anthony Hernandez Soto, cum laude.
Myra Pauline Juan Galarce, summa cum laude.
Jonathan Hara Hernandez.
Danielle Ann Bombane Amat, magna cum laude.
Jake Anthony Bradley, summa cum laude.
Hedriana Caitlin Macias, cum laude.
Christopher Gino Posh.
Lila Patricia Katzbauer, summa cum laude.
Syed Rashad Hashimi.
Rhea Sharma, magna cum laude.
John Paul West, cum laude.
Pranathi Satish Chidri, summa cum laude.
Ezekiel Enriquez.
Neelan Dharmaraj.
Asher Lynn Nishki Marshall.
Gregory Edward Laney, magna cum laude.
Troy James Nichols.
Augustus Byrne Lawless.
Parker Bennett Johnson, summa cum laude.
Jovianne Marie Buscal, magna cum laude.
Brenda Rosas.
Sana Isabel Ali Khan.
Giovanni Escamilla.
Tyler Christopher Nergi.
Daniel Chaba Macares, summa cum laude.
Elias Avina Baez, magna cum laude.
Marcus Biasbas Niembo.
Ruthik Morali, magna cum laude.
Ruby Guadalupe Munoz Ramirez.
Gabriel Suribin, summa cum laude.
Jean-Pierre Ezekiel Rincon.
Vishvesh Morales, summa cum laude.
Christopher Sean Surf.
Robert Alex Sabate, summa cum laude.
Anthony Rios Flores.
Grace Elizabeth Gallagher, summa cum laude.
Hudson David Smith, cum laude.
Paula Giselle Seja, magna cum laude.
Lucas Louis Hopen Browers.
Katrina Cherie Blair.
Milo Hopenbrauer, summa cum laude.
Justin Alexander Blanton, summa cum laude.
Akshar Sastry.
Colin Emery Smith, cum laude.
Amrut Sastry.
Nicholas Sasso, summa cum laude.
Eric Emmanuel Garcia.
Leilani Lizette Cardenas.
Angelina Lorraine Trujillo.
Marissa Isabella Alviar.
Joseph Michael Brown, cum laude.
Amelia Puim Walker.
Gabriel Rodrigo Ramirez.
Sophia Christine Stone.
Cameron Rose Kaliz.
Caleb Christian Reagan.
Jillian Nicole Schmidt.
Bennett William Kemple, magna cum laude.
Carlin Labrado.
Aiden Holland Smith, magna cum laude.
Kenji Sochi Abarian, summa cum laude.
William Jerome Nowicki.
Cole McNally, magna cum laude.
Juno Yu, summa cum laude.
Joseph Bielski.
Did I read yours? I did, right?
Alessandra Fuentes, magna cum laude.
Aubriana Leslie Acosta.
Julie Milan Alaman.
Yulisa Solis Magana.
Lucille Olivia Tupper, magna cum laude.
Lisbeth Lorenzo Asensio.
Liliana Danielle Reuter.
Riley Adam Gunderson.
Addison Lynn Gundry.
Eliana Maria John.
Alyssa Rose Ramon.
Jet Dadia Prayeti.
Mackenzie Jones, cum laude.
Ian Hanley, magna cum laude.
Paige Elizabeth Panfilio, cum laude.
Genesis Noemi Diaz.
Ariana Delgadillo.
Jacob Joseph Niles, cum laude.
Jocelyn Valencia Servin.
Samantha Julianne Hurtado, summa cum laude.
Vanessa Rosales, summa cum laude.
Kevin Chu, summa cum laude.
Mark Azer.
Riker Cannon Bortoli, summa cum laude.
Syed Cheyenne Hayter.
Grant Logan Von Heater, magna cum laude.
Chase Williams.
Tyler Brett Holmes, summa cum laude.
Adrian Rodriguez.
Milana Ari Island, summa cum laude.
Xander Apollo Guzman.
Megan Laura Belk, summa cum laude.
Alexander Yanez.
Lucy Renee Ansel, summa cum laude.
Abigail Louise Poe, summa cum laude.
Jaden Lee Helm.
Joseph Young.
Jane Elizabeth Prusso, cum laude.
Duncan Zarco.
Sophia Cecilia Thompson.
Jesus Morales Mendez.
Brenda Sawyer.
Melina Cruz Soto.
Giovanni Villa.
Nisha Gowda.
Caitlin Nicole Nelson.
Michaela Joy Beeler, summa cum laude.
Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Addison Grace Hart, summa cum laude.
Romy Corinne Clevenger.
Miriam Hanny Solomon, summa cum laude.
Pepper Sinclair Karras.
Sumaya Parwez.
Eden Kokalar, summa cum laude.
Shelby Ann Arvio.
Alana Kate McKee, summa cum laude.
Kira Jade Young, summa cum laude.
Gabriela Delita Rosa.
Dia Muskan Saba.
Yachna Sharda.
Chloe Ann Lim, summa cum laude.
Lauren Daisy Armanino.
Jordan Marie Lim, summa cum laude.
Ariana Nicole Pridgeon.
McKenna Ruth Slavic.
Kendall Mylan Dow.
Sarah Speroni.
Victoria Lynn Crisostomo de la Cruz.
Olivia Precious Elong.
Lily Josephine Higgins, magna cum laude.
Paige Antoinette Rojas, cum laude.
Emma Ruth Yendry.
Jonathan Almanza Espinoza, summa cum laude.
Ava Grace Bernardo.
Gavin Blake Jensen, magna cum laude.
Chloe Taylor Stevens Edelman.
Joshua Ryan Armstrong, summa cum laude.
Presley Jean Cooper, cum laude.
Nolan Cherry.
Samantha Renee Brown.
Benjamin Douglas Marr. Jessica
Destiny Berry.
Caitlin McLeod, cum laude.
Destiny Berry.
Maya Elizabeth Kuntz, summa cum laude.
Janina Peters.
Raven Moonfield Sutton, summa cum laude.
Jalen Pacheco.
Zachary Emmerich, cum laude.
Ashley Beltran Villanueva.
Connor Strom, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth Ramirez.
Nathan James Daly, magna cum laude.
Jocelyn Elena Martinez.
Aiden Raymond Grout, summa cum laude.
James Michael Manzanilla.
Samuel Asa Zimmerman.
Edwin Gomez Gutierrez.
CJ Scorsinelli.
Zaire Lavelle Godson.
Cutter Hashimi Baki, cum laude.
Joseph Thomas Davis.
Andrew Reynolds, summa cum laude.
Dominic Villasenor, summa cum laude.
Gabrielle Lemoine, summa cum laude.
Nyla Alexandra Lee.
Ashley Ann Taylor, summa cum laude.
Arjun Trumick.
Zachary Bowley, cum laude.
Ethan Joseph Carroll.
Logan Alfred Lee Knuckles.
Luke Joseph Santon, cum laude.
Perfect.
Vincent Anthony Batonio, cum laude.
Hayden Caleb Moss.
Vex Moore, magna cum laude.
Andrew James Mitchell.
Robin Canon Katori Fang, summa cum laude.
Elijah Damaris, cum laude.
Carlos Gayton.
Jaden Anthony Carroll Vasallo, cum laude.
Garrett Langelo.
Elias Brandon Farron, summa cum laude.
Mackenzie Wisely.
Avery Jane Fowler.
Eli Hetherington.
Violet Vigil.
Daniel Ruiz.
Jake Frazita.
Adrian Ramirez.
Orlando Espinoza.
Caleb Frederick Hanby.
Frankie Jovite.
Nathan Allen Esquivel.
Brianna Torres.
Colin Tyler Falconer.
Braden Youngson Spencer.
Benjamin Kame Marquin.
Eric Hunt, cum laude.
Emma Dool, cum laude.
Aaliyah Nicole Rangel.
Faith Tolulupe Ogufumi, summa cum laude.
Isabella Marie Munoz.
Priel Adea Wolf, magna cum laude.
Samantha Birdie Valencia.
Priya Carr, magna cum laude.
Gabriela Delia Tabarachi, cum laude.
Jonathan Christian Hahn, magna cum laude.
Abigail Lynn Hernandez, cum laude.
Heath Troy Bannister.
Savannah Marie Gallegos, cum laude.
Christian Marquez Tom, summa cum laude.
Damian Michael Gallegos, cum laude.
Vin Tran.
Danny Christopher Jelson.
Caleb Park, summa cum laude.
Nolan Robert Graycar, magna cum laude.
Joseph Sane, summa cum laude.
Jess Wilder.
Chunchaw Mukesh Singh, cum laude.
Braden Reed.
Aaron Yu, summa cum laude.
Drew Beam.
Benita Alvarado Garcia.
Kamari Robinson.
Caesar Daduya Greeno.
Lorenzo Whitfield Jr.
Isha Baradwaj.
Adrian Raul Casillas.
Gio Patel, summa cum laude.
Bobby Shields.
Darshini Binduraj, summa cum laude.
Michael Allen Barker Jr.
Pornami Prashant, summa cum laude.
Luis Elon Soto.
Justin Yo, summa cum laude.
Thomas Pearson.
Elia Connor Grebe, summa cum laude.
Jaden Altizer.
Akiyoshi Murakami, summa cum laude.
Hayden Donald Druba.
Jonah Koziemski, summa cum laude.
Kevin Baca.
Samantha Marie Blackledge.
Gamael Oriana.
Justin Michael Freitas.
Diego Pablo Ramirez.
Adriana Nicole Dela Cruz.
Reese Francis Bingham.
Vanessa Martinez Javier, summa cum laude.
McKenna Patricia Smith.
Caden McGregor Trinta.
Josephine Faye Harrison, summa cum laude.
Jameson Michael Foster, magna cum laude.
Emma Ann Jensen, cum laude.
Belle Dakota Rose Schmidt, summa cum laude.
Sarah Janae Harwood, summa cum laude.
Samantha Vasquez, summa cum laude.
Angelina Maria Sordio, magna cum laude.
Noah Jonas Garcia, summa cum laude.
Blessy Angela McPuri Ananuevo, magna cum laude.
Dane J. Marin Palmer.
Mila Kavashin.
Hannah Joy Rasmussen.
Jada Sage Tomei Morris, magna cum laude.
Savannah Carmel Froke.
Ethan Michael Sikdowski, summa cum laude.
Maverick Lee Lanning.
Emily Rose Couch.
James Papp, magna cum laude.
Annabella Madeline Piazza, summa cum laude.
Piper Spursky, cum laude.
Autumn Evelyn Cowan.
Annalisa Maria Colorado Garcia Alvarez.
Ellie Kimberly Ferreira.
Eleanor Faith Cowan, summa cum laude.
Simona Cholich, summa cum laude.
Carlos Alexander Hernandez, cum laude.
David John Chapman.
Vincent Vin Nguyen, summa cum laude.
Michael Howard, cum laude.
Zayden Romo.
Kieran Larry Wilson.
Evelyn McFarland, cum laude.
Roland Von Garcia.
Sabine Tapel.
Daniel Angelo Correa.
Juliana Bataro, summa cum laude.
Bella Yapis, cum laude.
Kaylani Rose Arundel, cum laude.
Astrid Levy.
Lian Shu, summa cum laude.
Daryl Lagdogman Dimanzana, summa cum laude.
Jungshi Zhang.
Lucas Michael Grebe, summa cum laude.
Luis Cornejo.
Hassani Edom. Reagan Bowles.
Angel Cassiano.
Daniel Michael Asalkov, summa cum laude.
Joseph Sanchez.
Evan John Paradise, summa cum laude.
Anna Valeria Hernandez.
Alessandro Martz, magna cum laude.
Seth Michael Gallevo Sawyer.
Malik Anthony Lawyer.
Abdul Basit Jalati.
Vipin Deepak, summa cum laude.
Keb Aniskal Parsons.
Arvind Singh Grewal, summa cum laude.
Brody Michael Jennings.
Thirak Sriram, summa cum laude.
Thomas Hetherington.
Alexander David Lugo.
Grace Girardi.
Shrish Premkrishna, summa cum laude.
Rachel Wilson.
Harbin Singh Mushiana, summa cum laude.
Devin Anthony Hinman.
Davion Sun Fen.
Mason Franks.
Avery Matthew Reynolds, summa cum laude.
Elijah Rios.
Owen Dominic Payne.
Julio Francisco Perez.
Nadir Anis, summa cum laude.
Remy Mazurchak.
Anthony Calderon, summa cum laude. Isaac James Cortez, magna cum laude. Trevor Crouch, summa cum laude. Parker Pompilio, summa cum laude. Yaya Ahmad. Francisco Alpazar Garcia. Jose Cruz Gonzalez. Gabriel Anaya Padilla, cum laude.
At this time, we wish to call out the name of one member of the class of 2025 who passed away at such a very young age, but has not been forgotten, Brianna Amavisca. Please join me in a moment of silence in memory of Brianna, who should absolutely be here with us tonight. Thank you. Family and friends, we'd like to thank you for sending us your very best. You should be proud. Speaking of proud, with those of you in the audience who graduated from Livermore High School, please stand up. Some of our graduates are first, second, third, and fourth generation Livermore High School Cowboys. Let's give our alumni a big round of applause. Soon, the students on the field in front of you will join you as Livermore High School alumni. Thank you. You may be seated. Livermore Cowboys, an important journey in your life has come to an end. A new and exciting road that is ripe with potential is just ahead. With the graduated class of 2025, please stand. Graduates, one more ceremonial gesture indicating your accomplishment and becoming the graduating class for Livermore High School. Please take your tassel and move it from the right to the left. Let's go. Congratulations. Remember to show the love and that you will forever be a part of Cowboy Nation. Good night and good luck.